Hey people, FlyingSoul still alive from Novosibirsk. I know, I'm still not using my Patreon page, and it's also been a while. It's been a while that I'm not shooting any video, but you know, when it comes to Patreon, I'm waiting to have a very interesting content, you know, otherwise what's the sense to pay for it? So I'm gonna put this video again only on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure soon you will have some new interesting contents on Patreon page. Anyway, today I wanna just make a short video about one topic that I think it's very common and popular, but I wanna give you also another tip and explain you the main reason why there are so many single lady and especially single girls in Russia. So don't believe the hype. Don't believe them when they say that the reason is because their men are bad, their men aren't interesting, their men, I don't know. There are few men, there are a lot of men. You know, I made another video about that. I link it here on my page in this video about the sex ratio, which is a huge bullshit. And this bullshit is used from a girl to convince you, Westerners, and to convince themselves that they are just unlucky, that the reason why there are so many single girls is because there are few men. That's not the truth. Absolutely no. And you know what? The main reason why there are so many single girls, it's because they are very demanding. It's not about just being gold diggers, you know. This is another story, and usually it's more like connected with Ukraine. Of course, there are also scammers and gold diggers in everywhere in the world. But the main reason, and of course it doesn't apply to every single girl in Russia, but most of them, especially the ones who are single, it's because they are very demanding. So what do I mean demanding? Well, not only based on the financial support, which is you can understand it in such country where usually man has a higher position in society, so it's quite logical, and also because of the how to say, the traditional idea of family. So it's normal that the man should give financial support to her wife and his family, so his wife and his family. But the other reason is that beside this, they want everything from the man, that they do everything. So it's just like, okay, I'm beautiful, that's enough. I don't have to do anything else. That's the biggest problem. And that's why a lot of Russian men are just fed up with it. And they, well, I mean, I would say like Westerners who moved here, but for Russian men, they know it. They know it. So if for a girl it's difficult to find this type of man that can provide everything for them, when on the other hand, it's also very difficult for a man to find a good girl, which can help him, we can support him at least morally, or I don't know, at home doing her stuff or whatever. Because of course you can't demand that every single girl should be a good housekeeper, but when the couple is divided in roles and the man is supposed to bring you every kind of goods and financial support, then on the other hand you should support him in other ways, and especially be caring and not just taking care of your appearance, but I mean just be very close to him. So that's the main problem here in Russia. I think so far from my experience, now it's more than 3 years that I'm living here, and that's what I learned so far. Again, not everybody are like this. I have to say this in every video. I'm talking to you about the general situation here in Russia, and that's exactly like that, unfortunately. So that's the reason why there are a lot of beautiful single girls in Russia, which is true, absolutely. But the reason is that the main reason is this one. So, well, think about it if you decided to move here or to find a Russian girl. And stay tuned. I'm pretty sure don't let it go. I will give you some interesting content in the next future on my Patreon page. See you. Bye bye.